As President Hugo Chavez seeks a fourth term in office, he faces a challenge from his main political rival. And one issue dividing the two candidates is how to manage the country's vast oil reserves. Stephen Gibbs has this report.
This is a country and an economy which is dependent upon oil. The commodity accounts for more than 90% of Venezuela's exports. For most of his presidency, that's been nothing but good news for Hugo Chavez. His rule has coincided with a worldwide boom in oil prices. The president's been able to use the country's vast state oil company, PDVSA, as a cash generator and direct champion of his social programs. Here's one example. This factory, funded by PDVSA, produces shirts and overalls in regulation revolutionary red for the government.
It's not like a private factory where they have a daily quota which each person must produce. Here we know what is our responsibility and we carefully work towards that.
But some suggest this has all been at the expense of investment in PDVSA's core operations. The company is currently at least $35 billion in debt.
The problem of our petroleum industry today is that it needs to go back to the sole function for which it was created. The 5 stages of petroleum industry, which is explore, produce, refine, transport and sell petroleum. Nothing else.
The question of how to manage and spend this country's oil income is a likely issue in the upcoming presidential elections. Opposition leader Enrique Capriles says PDVSA should have a less politicized agenda. President Chavez insists that using oil to help the poor is what his revolution is all about. Perhaps neither man has got it quite right. This country's sluggish economy, despite vast oil reserves, has been a problem here for most of the last century.
All, absolutely all governments, before Chavez, during Chavez, and I'm sure after Chavez too, when he goes, it will be the same. The problem is that we get drunk at the party from this river of petrodollars.
It's called the resource curse, whereby having massive reserves of what the rest of the world wants can create as many challenges as opportunities. Stephen Gibbs, CCTV, Caracas.